my soul. You've heard it all before, honest but I know. Left these years ago, I was young and almost still could fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? 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 When everything's said and done. To become a better man, sinking in the sand. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? 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 When everything's said and done, what do we do to love?
How about now? Do you hear me good now, guys? And if you're just tuning in now, welcome to the live stream, guys. We have a special night in front of us. And that's good. Sounds like audio is good. Well, guys, we are gathered here today for the birth of a new market. And a bunch of echo. Hang on, I think it's my I think it's my plugging. Yeah, hang on. Let us route around that. Go straight. Sure. Here we go. There we go. How is that, guys? There should not be any echo now. Let me know if you hear an echo. And I brought with me tonight a little pina colada. My favorite drink. And that's because I love pina coladas. And the reason I love pina coladas is that I think it's just a great drink. And it's so simple to make and easy to go with. But pina colada represents celebration, at least in my heart. And that's why we have it tonight. Because tonight, the companion token is launching. We have worked extensively for the past couple of months on companion. And I'm talking about, we've been working on this for over a year. Okay, we released the original white paper in November 2021. That's when we started working on it, right? So after we started working on companion and the white paper, we had to get the attention. We had to get the attention from all the people, and what we did was that we participated in this wormhole and hackathon. Serum and wormhole hackathon. That was in the start of February and extended into February. And we actually managed to do really well, and we ended up winning the hackathon itself. And after that, we just got bombarded. No music? Oh, that's not good. Let's see if we can turn the music a little bit up. How is the music now, guys? Let me know. And since we worked on companion and in the hackathon, it was obviously at the end of the 2021 bull market. And it meant that as everything took place and the market started falling down, a lot of the opportunities to get funding was just not available anymore. But more importantly, everyone started to realize why funding from VCs was so bad. When people started to realize that the funding from VCs was a death of your own project, they really started, they either just left the project and abandoned it, or they just gave up. Because essentially, what is the problem with selling tokens at a discount like all these products did? Well, the problem is that you're building up debt, okay? You're building up debt, not that you have to... Okay, sorry about that. As you build your product, guys, and you build your community, you get a bunch of users. They come to the project, and what happens, is that 1 year later, when all these VCs, they have all their tokens, they just end up dumping them on the community, and because they have so much, because the project has increased in value, the entire thing just falls apart. Okay, you want to have a look? Like I will show you, right? So let's have a look, right? What's the classic shitcoin? All right. Proper finance coin, right? So it's like very easy. It's very easy, to get caught in these traps, because this is just a scam. That's what it is. Investors are getting scammed, and Companion is here to make sure that the next time that we get a huge environment with people investing in crypto or stocks and etc., we're here to make sure that people are taken care of and they don't get scammed in shitcoins like this, because this is just not good for people, and people don't understand this. But I've seen this since 2011, and since 2011, every fucking bull run, there has been a repeated cycle of a little bit of pump in Bitcoin, and then all the shit coins came in, and then came all the scammers to scam people for their money. And it looks like this every single time, okay? Every single time it's like this. So 2013, 2017, 2021, it's the same thing happening. This is such a big problem. And if we look at like the total addressable market of this problem, we're talking trillions, okay? So if we get even 1% market penetration, 1% success, we're talking a multi-billion-dollar business. So this is why Companion is such a great investment to make, because you are investing in an actual problem that hasn't been solved. We're not talking about shitcoins like crop of finance. We're talking about real projects, real functionality, real use case, something that people actually need. Because if you go around and you ask your friends right now, you know, have you invested in stocks or crypto, and then you ask how it went, 90% will say, you know what, it didn't go very well. It actually didn't go very well. Maybe it went well, because the thing is, when it goes well, either in trading or investing, people love to talk about it, right? People love to say, oh, it's going so well, but they never mention their losses. So you get this false idea of how people are actually doing when they're not doing very well. So, guys, I'm so happy you're coming to the stream tonight. You know, it's a very special night. We have our exchange right here, the Companion exchange. Yes, it's a little rough, you know, but it works and it's ready to be used. You can connect with your Companion wallet and you can use it straight away. So understanding that when you invest, it must be in a business that actually generate revenue. If you just invest in shitcoins like this, right? If you just invest in shitcoins like this, you're not going to do well. What you need to do is that you need to look at this from a perspective of, is this a business that actually generate revenue? Is this a business that actually know how to acquire users? Is this a business that actually know how to grow and scale? Is this a business that can even engineer solutions, right? And you got to look at all of it, and it's so hard. But when you get a little bit of, what can you say? When you do this for some time, guys, it gets easier, you know? Like, it gets significantly easier to recognize what is a scam, what is not a scam. Now, I've been looking at scams for 10 years, okay? I've been looking at scams, and it takes a little bit of practice, and I see that. I see that in my friends and my relatives and so on. It's like they don't know if it's a scam or not. They just don't have the experience yet. And why? Just because you don't have the experience yet, if it's a scam, why do you have to lose money to that? It shouldn't be that way. Let me tell you something. In actual finance, in the actual big banks, if we're talking about like London, the city, and you have actual investment banks or hedge funds, the way that these people operate, okay? The way that these people operate around trading and investing and risk management is that you have the trader, okay? So you have the ground floor, you have the trader. His job, this guy doesn't decide what to do. He gets told, you need to offload X amount of inventory today or buy X amount of inventory of this stock today. And then his job is to make sure that he fulfills the job in the most efficient way. That's his job. Now, the problem with this is that he's a human. So a lot of times, you know, bad shit can happen. You know, maybe his wife divorced him last night and he shows up to work and he's just like, fuck it, let's just 100x leverage all in or something. He does something stupid, right? Well, in hedge funds and like professional hedge fund and investment banks, this doesn't happen, because after the initial layer with the trader, you have another layer, and this layer is with the risk management. And the risk management is basically an entire department that's overseeing these traders down here, making sure that they are performing as they should, making sure they're not over-risking, making sure that everything that they have been told to do is what they are doing correct. And if they start to fuck around, buy shitcoins or something stupid like that, they get shut down. Like, that's it. They get shut down. They have hard switches built into their software, meaning they just get caught. Like, literally, their shit just gets closed. All positions just get nuked, and their desk shuts down. That's the first layer. The second layer is that, you know, So that's the software layer. The second layer is the human layer that's actually watching, like, what is this guy doing right now? So in professional investment banking, so they have access to technologies like that. Why is it that retail traders and us average people don't have access to technologies like that? That is what we're trying to solve. So guys, if you're just coming to the stream now, welcome and cheers. Oh, that's delicious. That is delicious. Just like companion token. Look guys, companion token, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen. But what I do know, and what I can tell you with certainty, is that we will have an ongoing and consistent user acquisition campaign in Companion and Breakfree Trading to teach people how to trade and invest. And this means that we are out there every month spending a lot of money on ads, acquiring traffic to teach people and educate people how they should actually approach trading and investing. So this means that we have an ongoing stream of new users coming to us. So that already solves the first problem that, you know, these shitcoins cannot do, right? So that solves the first problem. And you know, this is really something most they just haven't cracked. They just don't know how to do it. You ask them, how are you gonna get users? Oh, we just build stuff and they come to us. Yeah, okay, great. I mean, that works in a bull market, you know, which is 25% of the time usually in crypto market, right? We have a cycle and then we gotta wait 4 years or something like this. Like, that it just doesn't work. That's not how you do it. So guys, in our ability to acquire users means that we can consistently onboard people to investing in a safe way. And this means that as people come in and they want to learn and they also want to invest some money in something, they will see Companion as the most obvious choice. Why? Well, why not? Companion is an exchange listed at a $1 million market cap. Okay, let's go have a look at FTT token market cap. Here we go. Right, market cap, FTT token, fully diluted, $8 billion. 8. Okay, let's have a look at something else. Actually, let's just go to exchanges, because these exchanges are massive, right? So Coinbase, right? Where is the? Oh, that's a shame. Coinbase exchange. There we go. I don't know why it's not showing. That is a little strange. Anyway, Coinbase, I don't know. Coinbase market cap. Right, they don't have a token, my bad. They are publicly listed instead. They have the coin ticker. My bad, guys. My bad. Anyway, let's move on to Binance then. Binance market cap. It gets really simple. BNB market cap. BNB, right? Right, $54 billion. So this is obviously the market leader, the number one, but you get the point, right? This is the number one business. It's the number one business to deal with, is being an exchange. It's not the main focus of what Companion is, but it's how we make our money. Because Companion is designed to onboard new people to trading, investing, and whatever suits their risk profile and personality profile. So whatever kind of investor they are, like for example, my mom, she is not so good at taking risk. She is really not. If she had, let's say $1,000 in an account and the next day it was down 10% and she had 900 now, she would feel really bad about that. And that means that she's just classified, as a stablecoin investor. And I think that's really good, because then we know where we have these people and we can tell them like, hey, you're not made for this. You're not suited for shitcoin investing. Just don't do it, right? Do something properly instead. So yeah, we have an ongoing stream of new users. They have an ability to look at Companion as an exchange that onboards new people to trading and investing, helps them understand, gets to know them, uses AI technology to make sure that they don't do stupid shit. I don't know what more to tell you. If you're not investing in this, I mean, you probably shouldn't invest in anything. Just joking. You don't have to invest in all. But I have honestly poured the last 4-5 years of my life into this, and I intend to pour another 6 years into this. So that makes it 10. 4 plus. It's great. It's a strong pina colada, guys. So yeah, that's why it makes a good investment. It makes a good investment because when there's a, we're not trying to tell people like which coins are going to go up or which coins are going to go down or something like this. We're just helping them really manage their risk and make sure that whatever they're trying to do fits into their personality profile. So if we nail this, right, think like 1 year ahead, we have an app that is, of course, a lot more advanced than what we have today. It has the onboarding experience. Users download the application, right? They download the application on their phone. If you invite another person, you will get up to 40% referral fee for your life of whatever they make on Companion. So whatever they are trading or exchanging, whatever, all their fees, you will get 40% of that for life. That's coming. So imagine that we have this campaign going around, that everyone is just out there and they're going around to all their friends who lost money in shitcoins last time or in crypto or stocks, and they're like, hey, you need this. And it's so simple. You share your QR code, they download it on their phone, boom, they're set. The Companion engages, it understands who they are, it gets to know who they are, what are their goals, what does their debt look like, what is it they're trying to achieve, and how much money do they have to work with, what kind of person are they, etc. Right? And as we learn this information, we can classify the person and we can tell them, hey, so you lost money in 2013, you lost money in 2017, you lost money in 2021. How about we do it a different way this time? And they'll probably be happy to do it that way. So then they will ask, okay, well, what should I do? And our Companion will bring them, according to what profile they are, the Companion will bring them an exact, straightforward path to how they're gonna reach that goal. So if they are like, okay, well, I wanna take my family on vacation in, I don't know, Europe or US or Japan. Japan is really nice. Anywhere really, right? It's like, okay, well, how much time do we have? Okay, well, we have 3 months. The company is like, okay, well, if you want to make it in 3 months, we need a lot of money to work with. And we know you don't have that. So the only way to do that is by gambling. And you know how that worked out in 2013, 17, 21. So yeah, how about we do it the right way? We can make this happen. We can get your family to a vacation in Europe in 1 year. Here's the amount of money we need. Here's the amount of money you need to save up. Here's how we're going to distribute it. Here's how it's going to generate yield for you. And here's how safe it is, so you can sleep at night. And as they see this proposal about how to approach it, they'll be like, that sounds fucking great. I love it. They click execute. All the orders, all the traders, everything that has been mapped out for them to happen, it just happens. And as those orders, those stocks they're looking to buy, or those cryptos they're looking to buy, or the stable coins they're looking to buy, it all goes through Companion. So we have an ability for people to download an app and in minutes buy stocks, crypto, forex, whatever they want through Companion exchange. That's how we make money, guys. And if you don't make money, you might as well go home, right? Remember these, not this one, these guys. So guys, that is, I'm happy to take any questions and so on. I'm just talking here, but in about 2 hours and 39 minutes, Companion token is gonna launch on the Companion exchange. if you don't know how to get started, download the wallet, either the iOS app, the Android app, and you can do that. Hang on. You can do that right here, right? So you can go to companion.to/get companion app, and you can download from the App Store. You can get it from the Chrome extension. You can get the Android APK, and soon the Android app will be available on Play Store as well. So yeah, guys, this is really exciting, you know. And of course, you know, guys, like we don't know what's gonna happen with the token. But what I can tell you is that we do not have a huge group of seed investors that's gonna dump tokens. We have very few select partners we 100% trust and have worked with for a long time that fully believe in our project, fully believe in what we're going to do, and they are happy to be on this ride with us. So I don't actually know who's going to sell Companion token, because the only people that wanted to sell it fast was these cropper people, and we got rid of them because they're just stupid. They thought it was fair that the cropper participants could trade our token for free without paying for it. And how is that fair to everyone else who has participated in the crowdfunding campaign? Everyone else has paid. But the cropper finance people said, nope, we want to let our users trade for 10 days, and then we'll give you the money. And only if we like the price that the token is still at after 10 days. So I'm like, So that's just stupid. So I told them, guys, if you wanted this, if that's how you wanted it, you should have informed us of this before now. They literally told us this in the last minute. And I told them, like, guys, if this is how you want to do it, we're just not going to move forward. Okay? So just pack it up, take your stuff, go home. Because we don't need it. We don't need people that's just buying our token to flip it on the launch day. Actually, after I slept on it last night, I woke up this morning, I felt like, you know what? That was the best decision I made all week. And I'm really happy because it means that the true people that's buying this crowdfunding campaign with us, the Breakfree traders, our original community, the people who actually deserve to buy the Companion token, they are the one who are getting the opportunity, and they're the one who are getting into buying an exchange at a $1 million market cap. So yeah, guys, I've been talking for 25 minutes now. I can see we got US open in 7 minutes. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Oh, I can see we got a bunch of questions. Okay. Good, guys. Stake your tokens. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, I totally understand if people want to realize some of the tokens, but guys, this is one of the rare opportunities you get in your life to be a part of something really big. Because we've been doing this for 4 years. We're going to do it another 4 years. We're probably going to do this another 10 years. Because honestly, I don't see, and I really mean this, and I'm not just thinking about like, this opportunity. I'm thinking about like, if we crack this, it's not that we just all get rich. We all get mega rich. This is such a huge problem that is existing, and no one is dealing with it. No one is dealing with it. The banks are not dealing with it. The brokers are not dealing with it. The government is not dealing with it. The regulators are not dealing. No one is approaching this. And I don't understand why. And I think we're just, a little bit of ahead. But I'm pretty sure that 3 months from now, 6 months from now, we're gonna have a lot of copycats, a lot of clones coming, trying to, clone our project and make something, and that's fine. Because when we launched Breakfree Trading in 2018, it took about 8 months until someone started cloning our project. They actually they tried to do the exact same as we did. So yeah, Breakfree Trading is trendsetters. We make the trend, and the rest will follow. And this is also why it doesn't matter about all these other exchanges, because we acquire our own users. We bring our own users to our exchange. Listen guys, if we use the same strategies that everyone else is using, we will lose with the same results. Yeah. So, pina colada time. So yeah, guys, very excited for tonight. Don't worry too much about what the price does today. If it goes up, if it goes down, don't worry about it, because what's going to happen is that every single day there's going to be a consistent demand for buying the token. Every day someone's going to wake up and buy companion token. How do I know this? Because every day companion token makes money. Breakfree Trading makes money. And this money goes into companion. So it's like, yeah, it would be stupid. It would be stupid to sell. So yeah, guys, let me know, what do you think about our new setup tonight with the desk, the pina colada, and all of it. I think it's pretty nice, honestly. I think we did a good job. I think our team, I think our community, I think the Breakfree traders, our engineers, Sebastian, our videographer, I think everyone has been doing a really good job. And we've been working, this launch has been in process for some time. We had to postpone a couple of times and so on. This is what happens. But here we are, guys. Can we add pina colada as reward? Yes, we'll make a pina colada theme, island theme, something like this for your companion. So when you have your companion, and maybe you all wonder as well, like why we have these companions, right? Like why we have these blobs, right? Like why is that? Well, guys, this is a concept, right? This is a concept of how the blob is uniquely generated for each user. All right, so it's a concept phase. But the thing is that this blob, this companion, this, whatever you want to call it, you have to start thinking about when we finish our onboarding experience. This becomes a very central figure, right? Everyone downloads the app, but the second they download the app, there's a companion that meets them. And the second that this companion meets them, it's all like neutral, right? Everyone has the same companion the second they meet it. Everyone has the same one. But as you start feeding it data, you give it your name, you give it your country, give it your situation, you tell it how much debt you have, you tell it how much money you have, you tell it all these unique details to your own life. It will create and become a unique companion to you and you only. And that is the idea behind the companion. Because if you want to actually make, if you want to make robots and humans trust each other, like real AI trust, it has to feel like a good experience, right? Like it has to feel like the companion you're talking to is actually intelligent, and it's not just like some dumb robot advisor, some messenger auto reply thing. No, it has to be smart. And that's why we're using several open AI technologies to make sure that, for example, whenever we're sending a message, whenever the companion is sending a message to the user, like asking, how much debt they have. It's not just going to ask how much debt you have. It's going to actually craft a response like, okay, hey, I saw you mentioned earlier that you don't have so much money right now, and it gets me a little bit concerned. So maybe you could tell me more about what is your current debt situation. That's the level that we are working on. And I think that's really exciting because it has to be good. It has to be good. Otherwise, it's just not, people are not going to use it. This staking, can we just leave it on auto, or can I select the duration I want to stake it? So right now, when you redeem your tokens in the app, it is a flexible staked tokens. It means you can withdraw them at any time. Now, if you withdraw them, you can also put them back inside, and this time you have to choose the amount of time that you want to lock them up for. The longer you lock it up, the better yield you're going to get. Oh, US market just opened, guys. Let's have a look. Okay. Wow. So strong. I'm kidding. Actually, I don't know. Let's have a look at SPX for a second here. To the new people out there, if you don't know SPX, this is the SP 500. It's an index over the top traded stocks in the US. It's pretty much the alpha omega index that everyone is looking at to determine how is the markets doing in general. So that looks like we had a short here. I remember that from yesterday. I saw the short on SPX. Short because I was thinking about Bitcoin and I was thinking, is this the time to long Bitcoin? And every time that I'm thinking about long Bitcoin, I always go check SPX first. Like, what is SPX doing, right? Because if Bitcoin is just moving up because SPX has been moving up all day and now has met resistance, well, in that case, guys, it's probably not a good buy. It's probably not a good buy at all. So yeah, SPX here, that could be a pretty solid trade, honestly. What is Bitcoin doing? And guys, if you don't know this software, this is the software that Breakfree Trading, our company, created over the past 4 years. Okay, that's what you're seeing in front of us. And the Navigator, this is called Navigator. Navigator 2.0 is being launched on Companion. So that means if you invest in Companion, you're investing in Navigator 2. And Navigator 2 is going to be a lot faster. It's going to work on all platforms. It's going to work Android, Mac, Windows, iOS. It doesn't matter. All of them at the same time. And because of the way that our code works and because our engineers are so extremely good, it runs extremely fast. Because when we compile our code, it compiles straight to machine code. It's not like Navigator today. Machine code, guys, machine code is working a lot faster than other, like JavaScript or anything like that. Even though you can do assembly code basically straight to JavaScript, it is just much faster than this framework we're using here. Okay, guys, let's have a look. Some questions coming in. The staking, can we just leave it on auto or select the duration I want? Well, you can just leave the coins as they are right now. All up to you. All BFT traders will move and trade with their capital on Companion Exchange. That's right. Like, the whole point is to move Breakfree Trading into Companion. The challenge is to make it happen because it takes time to recode everything. But Companion is basically the extension of Breakfree Trading. Because I believe that with the power of the people, meaning that we have thousands of investors in Companion, I believe the power of the people and it is so much greater than anything we could do in Breakfree Trading to succeed. Like, it doesn't matter how many videos I record, it doesn't matter how many academies, it doesn't matter how much software we make. We will never be able to what can you say? We'll never be able to reach the same level as 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or 50,000 passionate investors that love Companion. Like, we will never be able to reach this level as a private company. It's just not possible. It's not possible. So yeah, I am effectively diluting my own share in Breakfree Trading by 80%, basically. Actually, it's more. It's more like 92% when I think about it. And I'm doing that because I'm getting right? If this is the cake, I'm getting a small piece instead of the whole piece, but it's a much bigger cake, right? So it's like the cake will be like this instead of just a small cake. And I think that is very appealing. And I also just think that it's necessary because we're building a free application, right? The application is free to use. So you gotta approach it this way. You gotta go about it this way. And if you don't go about it this way, you're gonna have the same struggle. You're gonna have the same challenges as we always been having. So I see this as a huge factor for us. I see this as an incredible move that's gonna make, it's gonna move us 2 years ahead, basically. So yeah, guys, if you're just tuning into the stream now, welcome to the companion stream. It's a pleasure to have you all. Olo is asking, how do we get our referral links to invite users to companion? It is not done yet. We're launching this feature this month or next month, probably next month. So yeah, guys, very excited. It looks like these markets are not really doing so much. Let's have a look. Okay, moving a little bit here. Of course, guys, I'm happy to answer any questions. We are not like other crypto teams, hiding behind, fake names or fake identities, I just don't think that's right. I think people should be held accountable for their actions. I mean, that's been my whole life philosophy. I definitely been held accountable for my mistakes. And I think that's the way to go about it, because I think when you look at how many people got scammed, and then it's like, okay, all these people got scammed, but who scammed them? And you can't do anything because people are hiding behind, fake names or fake profiles or but it's not a healthy approach, right? So that's why we're here, not hiding from anything, and we are not going anywhere. Keep that in mind. All right, look like Bitcoin is a little bit on the move. This could probably short this right here. Let's see. I mean, for a very quick return down to here, it's possible. Okay, that arrow is not my best arrow, but I think there's a good chance. How are we gonna know if this doesn't work out? How are we gonna know if this trade is not gonna work out? Well, let's do a better arrow. Right? As soon as we see basically this level here go, then it's gonna go higher. So that's why we can basically sign a trade right here in the moment that looks something like this. Right? And then we can even adjust this all the way down to like this. And that gives us a trade with a 3.7 risk reward. I think it's pretty good. Am I ready to take it yet? No, but I'm thinking about it. I'm looking at it. A lot of times, guys, we don't need to take all these trades. We really don't. We need to look and observe, because if you can't even sit back and look and observe in the market what is happening, if you can't do that, there's something wrong. There's something broken inside of you, and it's either because you lost money or because you're trying to make money in a fast way, and this is how people get hurt. But yeah, let's have a look. I think this could be something. My girlfriend made this pina colada. Actually, I'm gonna put it on stream. It's so nice. Look, it's so nice. I love it. It's great pina colada. Companion will be instantly profitable once people move over. That's the point. This is what people don't realize. Look, guys. We are listing Companion token at a $1 million market cap. Do you know the market cap of Breakfree Trading? It's higher than that. Okay? It's much higher than that. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. What is Bitcoin doing here? What is SPX doing here? So yeah, I think this is a good example of a very low time frame trade, like a 1 minute time frame trade. Looks like it's kind of done.
You can say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high. even if the sky is falling down.
Guys, if you're just coming to the stream now, welcome to the Companion launch party. Today is a very big day. After weeks of hard work releasing the iOS app, the Chrome app, the Android app, the exchange, the crowdfunding campaign, and everything in between. Oh, straight to the target, huh? It's a big sell. That is a big sell. What is this Specs doing with that? Oh, same. Yeah. Nice sell. We don't always have to take the trades, guys. Sometimes it's good just to look at it and you know, confirm. Yeah, you actually had a pretty good idea of what the market was doing, and then it did exactly what he said it was going to do. And this is what builds confidence. Okay, not a bad trade. Not a bad trade here. I wonder if Sona picked this up. Nice. That's it. GG. Thanks for playing, guys. Look, I mean, Jesus Christ. Come on. I mean, look, the only reason I was able to predict that is because I've been trading a very long time, but also because I have access to technology that I'm using right here called X mode and RTD that at any given time tells me exactly what a market is doing. Do you know when our algorithm turned bearish on Bitcoin? November 2021-19 at $56,000. That is how good our algorithms are. We are able to instantly look at any liquid market and tell you exactly what this market is doing, which direction it's heading, and how it's generally behaving. Using this, we can pretty much get an idea of how is this market behaving right now. Okay, it's just pretty consistently just going down. Okay, great. So what we do then is that we use our algorithms to look at these markets, and whenever we see something out of place, whenever we see something that doesn't make sense, like this, like we just saw here, right? Like, why would Bitcoin go up to the resistance level in a downtrend? That doesn't make sense. Well, that's where it tells us through Sona that, hey, we got a problem here, not a problem. We got an opportunity here. We got a development. We got something happening. Straight to the X mode level on 1 minute time frame. So if you love these algorithms, if you love X mode, if you love this technology, you're gonna love Companion, because we're putting all of this technology into Companion, all of it. So yeah, guys. So we've got a suggestion here from FC Store X, building an evolved version of RTD that actively tries to predict longer term markets. Well, I think it's doing a pretty good job on the 1 day time frame. I think it's doing a pretty good job on the 1 day time frame. I do think we could extend it, right? So the question is, will it be useful for people, right? If we extended it above this time frame. Guys, while you're here and while we are on chat, because I only have 15 minutes left, then I got to go back to work because I still got a little bit of work to do. But guys, while we're here, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe button, smash the subscribe button, or smash both of them, hit both of them, because we're going to keep doing this. Live streams, education, good videos, good vibes, pina coladas, you name it. Okay, guys. I understand. So you're talking about FC Storix is talking about like a prediction of what's going to happen the next week. Yeah, I think we could do that, right? So how could we approach this? Well, we could look at the strength of the current trend, right? For example, here, the downtrend, it's weak right now. It's weakening, right? Doesn't mean it can't get strong again, but right now it's weak. It's not strong like it was over here. It's weak. So as we look at this, and we combine it with the XMO key levels, basically what you're asking for, FC Storix, is an extended version of Sonar that works a little bit more predictive based, I guess. And we have been working on this. We can definitely improve that. And guys, the cool thing, is that the bigger Companion gets, the bigger Breakfree Trading gets, the more people, the more investors that come in, well, the more engineers we can hire to build out all these features. Like the struggle we have right now is that we have to prioritize what do we want to develop, what do we want to build, what is the most important for the users. And this is a true challenge. And the great thing is that when we have a community of tens of thousands of people, we can listen to them and we can hear, hey, what do you think is a good idea? And then we can agree together, okay, let's focus on this, let's build this out. And I think that's, again, really compelling. So Bitcoin just nuked, huh? Oh well. Okay, guys. Anyone have any markets we can look at? Or does anyone have any questions about Companion or anything like this? I'd be more than happy to answer it. Look at that. X mode level holding the market. God, X mode is so good. Like, when I originally started trading, I have tried several times. The first time I really tried to trade was 2014. I heard about how all these were selling their coins at different price ranges, and then they would buy it back at a better price or something, and they would make more coins this way. So I tried in 2014, and the result was that I bought Litecoin. See if I can find it. Don't have it. Only have it on Binance. That's too. They don't have the feed. What happened was that I ended up buying, Litecoin at $32 in 2014, and then it went to, or was it 13? And then it went to $1 afterwards. Not very successful. When I came back in 2016, because I saw Bitcoin getting close to $1,000 again, I decided to take it serious. I decided to try, and what I noticed was that around me, it was like a casino. Everyone was losing money. And everyone was also making money. It was like people would be flashing in the chat, they just made $100,000. And I was just like, holy shit. And you knew it was real because it was verified by the exchange, which was BitMEX. And you're just like, I didn't know we could make that kind of money. And then there was other people coming in. They made $500,000. Some made $1.5 million, $3 million, $5 million, $10 million. Insane amounts. And look at Bitcoin. Dumping. So what I noticed was that everyone was just struggling to win. And everyone was using different ways to trying to predict what was the market going to do, how are they going to react to it, what were they going to do, and it just didn't work. From 2016 to around 2018, I consistently kept making a lot of money and then losing the money. Kept making a lot of money and then losing the money. And I was like, fuck, this is so difficult. And I saw everyone else was saying the same thing. It was the same thing happening. They made a lot of money, lost a lot of money. And I realized like there's something wrong here. There's something broken, and the broken thing was that people are not equipped to trade. Humans should not trade. But that doesn't stop us from doing it. It's that simple. We love to trade, and it's not going to change. We have been doing this for ages, and it's not stopping now, right? This is hundreds of years that people have investing and so on. So it's not going to stop. And before that, people did other things. So humans love to gamble. They love it. The problem is when they confuse gambling with investing. And that's not good. So I noticed that everyone was losing, and I started to wonder, like, why are these people losing? And why am I losing also? And it was just like, there's just so many things wrong. And I realized that the people we were trading against, the people who were taking our money, were using much better tools, much more advanced tools than we had available to us. When I realized this, and I realized they don't even trade, they just use algorithms, they use bots to trade for them. And when I realized that it was bots taking all our money, every time I lost money was to a bot, I thought, okay, well, if humans are consistently losing money to bots, and bots are consistently making money, then why don't we teach humans to trade like bots? And that's when we started working on the X-mode framework, which is what you see here, which is the same framework that I use today. 4 years. It's that good. You don't need anything else. X-mode, price action, and yeah, you can add order flow as well. It's good. It's the same thing. Order flow and price action is pretty much the same thing. You're watching how the candles are being formed, how they're closing around the key levels, and how the market participants are using it. And that will tell you how the liquidity providers, the market makers, and all these people that's engaged in the market, how they're reacting around this level. Based on how they're reacting around this level, you can use that information to a unique advantage for yourself. But you have to be able to read it. And this is what takes time. And this is why it's hard. But if you manage to do it, holy shit, you can make a lot of money. The problem is that getting to that spot where you can really make a lot of money, like, it takes a long time, guys. It takes a long time. And most people, they try so hard for so long, and it doesn't happen for them. And that's because they don't understand how hard it was. I mean, how hard it was going to be to actually make it happen. Right? It's like, okay, I was thinking about what was the last hard thing I tried to do. Okay. So I had an idea that I wanted to scuba dive, with a spear, what is it called? A spear gun, right? One of these underwater guns that you shoot, and I just swim down in the water. I'll just swim with my snorkel, and I just look for like a big fish and I shoot it, right? And I thought, hey, how hard can it be? It was pretty fucking hard. And I nearly passed out at one point and so on, and I honestly didn't understand how hard this challenge was that I had set up for myself. I honestly didn't understand how hard it was really going to be, and as a result, it kind of turned me off, because I was like, oh wow, I was trying to get my breath, to hold my breath underwater up to like 1 minute, 1 minute basically, while swimming, And I thought, it can't be that hard, right? It's actually pretty hard, guys. And that's the same that happens for people. But the problem is that in spearfishing, it's just like you go home, you get no fish, you cook something else, right? Okay, no big deal. But in trading, you lose capital. And when you lose capital in trading, it hurts, because now you have less capital. And we humans are very attached to numbers. We're very attached to losing things we have where we haven't accepted the risk yet. So the problem is that whenever you make a mistake in trading, it's like a huge problem. Like you genuinely have a massive problem, right? Because you're not only taking financial damage in your pocket, like how much money you have. You're taking mental damage. Like you're actually taking psychological damage. You don't know it, but in the back of your mind, after you lost 10% of your account, it's there. It's sitting there. It's sitting there in the back of your mind, and you're not even thinking about it, and it's gonna come out and it's gonna take you. And that doesn't happen in spearfishing, underwater spearfishing or volleyball or anything else, and like cooking, or like driving a car. Okay, fine, driving a car, you can get into an accident, but in trading, it's so expensive in mental capital and actual capital. It's so expensive to lose, right? So we can't have that. We gotta fix this. It's a multi-trillion-dollar market. If we fix this, if we solve this, yeah, guys, it's gonna be massive. Even if we don't even if we're just shooting for the, let's say we're shooting for the moon, right? We're shooting for the stars. If we just get 10% of the way, 1% of the way, we will be massively successful. And that is why we're building Companion. Because the byproduct of making this is that we help people around the world with their financial problems, their bad decisions, their risk management, at the same time as the Companion tokens goes up. And that is what I'm so excited about. Okay, guys, last questions. We don't have much time left. Well, okay, we got a question here about the marketing campaign. Okay, marketing campaign. Technically, we're already running the marketing campaign. What's going to happen is that when this crowdfunding campaign is done in about 2 hours, what's going to happen is that this will be converted into a consistent campaign that people can buy from. But the price of the tokens change. They will no longer be able to buy the same amount of tokens for this price. The amount of tokens that they can buy will be calculated based on the current market price. And when they buy, it goes straight into the Companion exchange. So it goes straight into the market, and it boosts everything. And that is the deal. Now, we also have other things planned, but this works. We know it works. And Breakfree Trading is going to help as well. So yeah, guys, it's been a real pleasure talking to you tonight. I want to give you finally here, before we end off, I want to give you a reminder. Don't worry about what the price of Companion token does today. Don't worry about it. Because this is not a classic crypto project, like those shitcoins we looked at earlier. It's not a classic crypto project. Because we have ongoing and consistent buyers. Even if it dumps today, I don't think it will, but even if it does, it's just a matter of time until it starts coming back, because revenue from Breakfree Trading and Companion is going straight back into the token. So it's just and if you look at the total amount of tokens that could be sold today, it's not that much. It's really, let's say everyone said, okay, I want to sell. All right, let them sell. But trust me, if you just wait, it will do very good. And it will continue to do very good. And once it starts doing very good organically, it's one of, I've been watching markets for many years, guys. Once it starts to do good organically and by itself, it basically becomes like a snowball effect. Everything starts picking up. The community, other traders come in, new buyers. Because I'm only talking about, the buyers that we are bringing from our ads and so on. But think about all the other people out there that's going to discover our token that don't know about us right now. They're going to bring a lot of volume, a lot of capital. So yeah, give it some time, guys. Yeah, guys. So I finished my my talk and my rant, and I almost finished my pina colada. I'm gonna go back to work. Gonna go back to work, get Companion ready for launch. And I hope to see you all, guys. Hope to see you all in the chat. Thanks for coming to the live stream tonight. It's been a real pleasure. And like I said, don't worry about the short term. People tend to think about short term instead of long term. People underestimate what happens, in a year or a month, and they overestimate what happens in a day. They always think, like that's just how human minds work, and it's the same psychological structure that's causing people to lose in trading. So yeah, guys, thanks for coming. It's been a real pleasure, and I'll see you around. See you.